What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy, Coach Raph, back again and live in the flesh. How y'all doing today? Hoping y'all are having a calm day. Now, before we start, we know the usual. Go ahead below and subscribe to my page down below. And also do me a favor and follow me on Instagram and also on TikTok as well. All right, fellas, let's get right into it. I'm making this video off of a post that I made on my Instagram page. It was actually a remix to the lovely Just Pearly Things. And it was speaking on, is a man and a woman equal? The post essentially got a lot of traction, and there's a lot of comments in the post. And I wanted to simply go over my point of view and the reason why I personally want you as a man to understand the difference between a man and a woman, and also why a man and a woman are not equal.
You consider yourself a feminist?
Yes.
Okay. Do you want equality?
Yes.
So when it comes to equality, do you think that women should make up like 50% of the military?
No.
Why? If you want equality?
I don't I think I'm anti-military, so I don't really believe in like people going to war and like fighting and stuff.
Okay.
I also don't believe that like women should be forced to fight. I do feel like that men are physically able to do things that like women would have to train a lot longer to do. So I don't think it's fair to make a woman do those kind of roles. And yeah, like I feel like not all.
Would you consider yourself a feminist?
All right. Contrary to popular belief and what we hear right now in the world, where we're trying to push for equality as a man and a woman are the same, that's half the truth. And I'm going to say half because it's about understanding what that means. Now, I'm going to go with the why or how we're equal first. I want y'all to understand this. I am an advocate for, yes, equal opportunities. So if a woman is doing a job that a man is doing, and she willingly is actually trying to participate in that job, and she's even doing it better than the man, she deserves to get paid and paid accordingly. If a woman wants to go to the military and be a part of the military, by all means, go ahead, be a part of the military. If you want to work a rugged, hard labor job like a man usually does, go ahead, all for it. And you will get paid accordingly too as well, and treated accordingly as well. But I also want you to understand, you're going to get treated accordingly. If you want to have the equal rights of a man, you have to understand how a man operates. There are certain codes that apply to men. You see, we hold each other to a standard. We have more of a tougher skin. You can't just come into the environment and then try to change things. If you want to have an equal opportunity, then you're going to be treated the same way as how you would treat other men. Okay? But again, I am all for equal opportunity. That is perfectly fine. But my debate and what I want women to understand is a man and a woman are not equal. You see, this is where we have the issues, especially in relationships, where we have the 50-50 and the man and the woman are supposed to be equal and doing the same amount. Cut it out. Cut it out. You see, fellas, all of this is a ploy and an attack against your masculinity. It's an attack against your leadership as a man. It's an attack to try to emasculate you as a man. You have to understand the masculine and feminine dynamic. There is a biological, natural order of things. And a woman and a man are powerful, but in their own regards. You see, let me give you an example. There's only going to be one quarterback on a football team. There is only going to be one CEO of a corporation. But under that quarterback and under that CEO is a very solid team. And without that team, that CEO is nothing. Without that team, that quarterback is nothing. But there is one person who makes the final decision. There is one person who is going to be the leader of that corporation, the leader of that team. He has the final say, the final decision. And that's where it comes to relationships, where we try to now demonize a man being a leader, a man being the one that's going to take the leading position. You see, at the end of the day, there has to be one choice, one decision, one vision. We're going this way, and somebody has to lead that. And it's supposed to be the man. But now we have this whole equal thing going on, where a man and a woman are supposed to be equal. It's your job as a man to lead your family, to protect, to provide, and take care of your family. The woman is the one that is supposed to help the vision, help the purpose that you have instilled into the family. It is her job to assist, to find areas where we can improve the relationship, improve what we have going on. You see, a man is strong when his woman is strong in her own regard, when she knows her role. We're not equal, but that does not ever diminish the power behind a strong woman who knows her place, who accepts who she is as a woman, and is not trying to compete for the head spot with you as a man. You see, the issue comes when there's a competition for the top spot in a relationship. Now, we can talk back and forth about why that happens, and that's a video for another day. But the primary thing that I'm seeing here is that we have to get out of this thought process that a man and a woman are supposed to be equal. We're not. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. It's supposed to be a good thing. We're not supposed to be equal. But look, I want y'all to understand this. A man and a woman are better together. All these wars and these fights with a man and a woman being against each other, a man and a woman fighting each other, it's all an attack. It's all an attack, and it's definitely a distraction. It's time to get back to how things should have been going on in the first place. Cut the nonsense and start to take back your masculinity as a man. It's time for you to understand your power as a man, and for you to lead your woman and lead a woman. You have to become stronger. You have to become better. You have to become a competent leader, that she is able to freely be herself, to be a woman. It's time for you to step up your game. It's time for you to become a better man. Because you cannot ask, you cannot receive. You don't even deserve a woman who's going to truly be in her feminine, truly be a woman who's going to embrace her womanhood, if you cannot even embrace your manhood, if you're allowing people to compromise your masculinity. My man, it's time for you to understand the seriousness of you taking care of yourself every single day. Cut the nonsense out. Get to work 1% better every single day. That's all it takes, my man. I'm telling you, that's all it takes. And once that happens, you're going to see the power of the masculine, feminine dynamic, my boy. And once that happens, nothing's going to be able to stop you. Nothing. All right, fellas, that's calm.